Alright guys, what's up? Today we got the D-Day memorial stream for the 7 Cav. Every year we do a D-Day themed operation in memoriam for all those that gave their lives on the beach landings for the liberation of Europe. So this was a way to honor and remember them through the way that we can for those that didn't serve, and for those that did serve that are in our ranks, it's another way to give a memorial for them. So pretty shortly here, we're actually about to kick this off right now. In about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe even less, the op board is going to be going live, so we'll get right into that once it goes up. But I hope you guys enjoy. Again, this is big for us. It's what we do every year. This is my first time attending a 7 Cav D-Day memorial event, so I'm actually pretty excited. Today we're going to be airdropping into, I believe it was Normandy, the fields of Normandy as the 82nd, and attacking from the DZRPs from the 82nd's perspective. So, with that, just getting Alright, we'll hop into this.
Yeah,
and you get your D-Day medal, so you get fucking a 2-for-1 on this bad boy.
Yeah, airborne.
What was the squad I was supposed to be in? That's the real question.
I'll look for you because I have it up.
So how long
I'll say
until
there's
we
a fine
get
piece of
Halo?
documentation.
Appellations.
I want my gold star on a Halo.
Well, I mean, I did back out, so I'm slot or not anymore.
You're not
I
slotted.
didn't sign up, so I'm just following Bolty wherever he goes.
Hey Google, stop timer.
I actually, I'm running
God damn
orders
you.
with Johnson and Holiday.
Hey Google, start timer.
Nope, I'm on my headset now.
I will join Misfit 2 unless Misfit 2 is fully slotted.
It was, but they had the most slots.
We'll
but
go-
Pioneer is basically empty.
I got you, Connor. Hold on.
Yeah, man, some pioneer support would be lovely.
Is there a specific RTO loadout, or should I just take an NCO and grab a radio?
All of the RTOs are going to grab the Runner Scout loadout.
Which one is that? Because I'm not seeing the name.
The second
Oh,
one.
there it is. Never mind.
That's the second one.
Hey,
What would
Mazinski,
be-
this is Carr.
What's up,
What
Kirk?
would be Maz? What would be best for the sevens? Just the normal.
Sevens are
riflemen?
going to take platoon staff and then meet with me to get your medical stuff. What you got, Car?
Yeah, I signed up for Misfit 2 SL. You still need me there?
Yeah, if you're still on it.
Great.
It says the only options I see is rifleman, officer,
What's up, Crimson?
NCO.
Yep, just take
Second
the
from
officer
the
one.
left.
It should be kicking off just in a minute for the op.
Okay, NCO.
You know how
Got
the
it.
procedure goes.
Doesn't matter.
Connor can take a rifleman position.
Can I just
and
say
fight
how
one.
good Carr is looking today?
Well, relax, dude.
So
Take a
I
blue
signed
shield
up,
allow.
but I don't think I've been placed. This
If you haven't been placed, then give it a quick minute here. We are going to run through the brief because we are sitting on time here. So, give me a second here to open this up.
Connor, I'm putting you in as a Misfit ASL.
Misfit ASL.
Congratulations, you've been promoted.
On slotting, are we filling out Bandit 1, Bandit 1, Bandit 2, Misfit 1, Misfit 2, and then Pioneers just overflow? Is that the move?
A-frame,
Is-
Pioneers Overflow.
Which
So,
one is Misfit 2?
Is
the question.
Dalton...
They all the
Right here,
names
yep.
are changing around on them.
Dalton's here. Garrick, you here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
SLs, when you
I
hop
was
into your
wondering
squads, you will
what
have
time it is
to
for you guys to play over
name the
there.
squad appropriately because the
Hopefully you guys
squad
are,
naming squad naming thing
being
is going
safe
on right
over
now.
there and all that.
So y'all are
okay.
tracking. It'll probably be figuring out if we have overflow for your squad. If not, we'll bump y'all into another squad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sounds
This
good.
up.
But for everyone here, welcome everyone. This is
Oh,
our
actually, you know what?
D-Day operation. So thank you all
weird.
for showing up. We're going to run through the brief here as quick as we can. You choose to follow along on the slideshow, and I'll actually share my screen here real quick so you guys can see what we're looking at. Make sure I got nothing incriminating up there. Okay. All right. So this is Operation Red Murderette for the 06 June 26 at 1902, which is approximately in 27 minutes. Basic rundown of the situation. On support of Operation Overlord, 82nd Airborne is being dropped into the area around St. Mary-Église to secure corridors for future exploitation by U.S. 7th Corps. Task Force A, which is comprised of the 505th and 507th Parachute Infantry, has been tasked with seizing the causeway at Lafayette and securing the northwest flank of 7th Corps' area of operation.
Yeah, I do usually.
So
I
we are
usually
jumping
kind
into
of leave
France.
the
Time
Discord
of day
audio a little
is
bit
going to be
louder,
0400 local.
just for the
Weather is clear.
briefings for people.
Area of interest is
Good
Lafayette.
to hear though that
Speaking
you're being
considerations, they
safe
are
over
present
there.
and dispersed
That's
in
pretty
both
cool. You
urban
got to
and rural
watch some
areas, so they
intercepts.
should be considered friendly towards U.S. forces,
Biggest thing
partisan,
is
who
just
will
staying
provide
safe out
information
there.
to friendly elements. So please
We
do not piss
actually,
off the locals. They
we
are
just
friends
sent
today.
out a bus,
Enemy forces
like
were
half
up
a
against
bus
the
load,
105 Grand Deer Regiment. About
pull
one
up to the
battalion
Bennington
defending
Armory.
Lafayette and the
Looks like
surrounding
they're
areas.
getting
They're wearing
ready
the German
to
field growl.
transition into
Time
a
is
shipment.
now. Small arms artillery, light armor. They're backed by the 1000th Panzer Replacement Regiment, which should be armed with light French tanks, Char 2Bs, light stuff. Basic capabilities, these guys are capable fighters with good defense positions. Right, they're a Grenadier Regiment. They know their stuff. Limitations, they are lacking most of their heavy equipment and mobility, so most likely course of action for them, they're going to form tight defense positions around water crossings.
Actually, I
We're
say
expecting
that.
about a platoon of contact up at
And
Lafayette itself, and about
two
a
of the
company
130s are
defending
doing their practice
both
run right
sides
now,
of the actual causeway.
going through the valley.
Terrain. DZ November is marked on here, however we will not be using DZ November, we're just using DZ Oscar. So DZ Oscar is a large field cut by hedgerows and dirt tracks north of St. Mary-Église. The other piece of terrain here is the Murderette River, which is a small river dividing the operational space. Has been recently flooded, though, to up to about 5 feet in surrounding fields. So that in between there, that is all flooded out. So it's turned this small little river that normally runs through to this massive floodplain. You can, from our understanding, most of it is traversable by foot, but we always don't want to because we don't want to be wading through water and end up with whatever happens with that. So basic mission for today: Task Force A will land by parachute in DCO and secure the crossings at Lafayette and the opposing Kokani. Elements will be prepared to hold the crossing to counterattack coming from the west, and also support other 82nd Airborne taskings at Chef DuPont and St. Mary-Église itself. With that basic execution, I know who is it? We have a different Macmillan signed up. But this was put together by
Jake.
Jake. Yep. So if you want to do the next part of the brief here.
Gotcha. So, gentlemen, the 505 and the 507th Parachute Infantry Regiments are to seize and secure and hold
that's awesome. You got the
Lafayette
fly-in one.
Causeway
That's
and
pretty fucking
bridge.
cool. When I was
in
at
order to
basic
deny
training
enemy movement
for
across
Fort
the
Leonard
Murderette
Wood,
River.
when we were out on the range days,
Our objective is to
we
protect
actually
the western
they
flank
had the
of
A-10
the Allied
Thunderbolts doing their
lodgment
practice ranges
at
that you
Utah
could hear them
Beach
strafing through.
and establish
And you could
conditions
hear
for
the
continued
30 mil
offensive
GAW going
operations
off.
towards
And you could
Kokani.
watch them after
On
the strafing
landing,
run
all
bank
elements
off.
will rapidly
It was so
assemble,
fucking cool to
establish
see marching.
contact with adjacent units, and move aggressively towards assigned objectives. The main effort is the seizure and retention of the Lafayette crossing. Subordinate units will clear enemy resistance, establishing blocking positions along likely avenues of approach, and repel enemy counterattacks while preparing for follow-on operations west of the river. Next slide, please. All right, so phase 1. It's going to be jump and assembly. Airborne forces will parachute into the designated drop zone, reorganize at the DZRP at grid 036038. That is the village of Lafayette. It's a group of farmhouses and some barns there. We're going to set up security and wait for us to regroup. Next slide. So phase 2 is going to be seizure and defense of Lafayette. So the 505, the Bandit, will lead operations to seize and secure the Lafayette Causeway and Bridge, while the 507 will be Misfit, establish the security positions to the north and east. Remember, we're behind enemy lines, so we need to have rear security as well. Both regiments will clear enemy forces from the area, establish mutually supporting defensive positions, and hold the crossing against enemy counterattacks to ensure continued Allied access across the Mevaret River. Next slide, please. All right, Phase 3. We will capture the village of Kokani. It's not very big, but there's plenty of buildings there for us to search and secure. So, upon securing the Lafayette crossing and establishing a viable bridgehead, elements of the 505 and 507th will advance westward to seize the village of Kokani. Forces will clear all enemy resistance, secure key terrain surrounding the village, and establish defensive positions to prevent enemy reinforcements or counterattack from the west. Next slide. Alright, medical and sustainment. Medical is going to be provided by one-time attached medical personnel. It's going to be Bandit 7 and Misfit 7 per your platoons. Transport. Look, elements is going to be jumping into the dark at night, and we're going to fight the enemy on the ground. Simple as that. Equipment, standard infantry carry. Big note, Mazinski, if you want to come up with this. Squad leads and up will have Thompson submachine guns. Everyone underneath the SLs will be carrying M1 carbines or M1 Garrets. Alright, Maz, how many Thompsons are we getting?
For the both platoons will have access to 4 Thompsons each, and both platoons will also have access to 4 BARs. I should note, this is very important to say, you may notice none of the kits have those arms available. The reason why is because historically when we've done these sorts of operations, there's been a bit of a back and forth in terms of people being like, oh, I have a Thompson, I'm going to die. Someone else picks up the Thompson and they come back with their Thompson. So now there's 2 Thompsons instead of 1. Historically, these airborne units did not drop with a lot of equipment, obviously because they're airborne. So that's why it's set up that way. So it's very important to make sure that if like your MG goes down or your Thompson goes down, that you recover that weapon, because it's the only one you guys are going to get until we link up with 3rd Battalion of the 505th. So make sure you're holding on to those weapons and you're picking those up when they go down, because you will not get more of them.
Excellent. So, ROE tonight, gentlemen. Any German military personnel shall be identified prior to engagement unless U.S. forces are fired upon first. We're jumping in at night. PID is going to be super important, so we're not shooting French civilians. We're here to rescue them, not to shoot them up. Aviation, we've got no aviation tonight. Nothing to worry about there. Respawns. Respawns will be available from the Battalion CP. Battalion CP will be set up to the east of Lafayette Manor and Bridge. That'll get set up once we're there. Any personnel, so any POWs will be recovered and moved to our Hitman elements for interrogation. Next slide. Alright. Comms, we're going to use our Bandit and Misfit elements nets and command net. Any questions?
Gray has a question.
What you got, Gray?
Enemy weaponry. Are we allowed to use it if we are running low?
Mess.
You know, traditional rules here. Traditional Traditional ROE for the unit. You can use enemy equipment only as a last resort. However, you know, we're fighting in the dark here. Most people are using their ears as much as their eyes to figure out what's going to be shot. If you're in a corner somewhere with an MP40 lighting dudes up, do not be surprised if Garand fire starts coming your way. So, very much last resort weapon if you got to, but you can use it.
This is Car question.
Yes, Car.
Yes, Car.
Yeah, so how many radios is a squad going to have? Does everybody have a local radio, or are we doing...
Negative.
What's the radio? Yeah.
So there's going to be... Yeah, so each platoon basically has one backpack radio, and company will have their radios as well. And then mortars will have radios as well.
Yeah, they usually
So the idea is that platoon is basically just whoever the platoon
Usually
RTO
2 or
is,
3
and the mortars
instances
talking
of
back
blue
and
on
forth.
blue seems,
And
no
then
matter
company
what
will
we do.
have their radios to
The
talk to
battalion
the
FTX, I saw quite a bit
everything
of
else
it.
is going to be
At
done by
one point,
runners.
Bandit
That's
4
why you guys have those
was set
scouts
up
in
in
those
their
runner
SBF
positions to
position,
do
and they were
both
just
issue
fucking
mortars along the
lighting
line,
up Bandit 1 and 2 with
and
their MGs.
you know,
It was pretty
handling that
bad.
sort of forward work for you guys. So just
I'm
make
excited.
sure
This is
that
my
you're
first
keeping
D-Day event.
It's World War II. We're scaled down a little bit, so keep your
Mhm.
guys close. Right, don't send people off in weird directions. You know, try to keep in yelling distance as best you can with the platoon.
Got it. So just confirming, no radios on the squad level whatsoever, including squad leaders.
That is correct.
Thank you.
A couple questions.
Yes, Liz.
When you say command net, are we talking about 6'8" or 5'9"?
5'9".
5'9", okay. And yeah, before you go pick it up, enemy equipment, just get to a buddy and do some cross-loading.
Yeah.
Airborne. We're airborne.
Airborne.
Yep. Pax,
I think I had another question, but I forgot, so I'll leave it at that.
All right.
I just want to give a few quick technical notes before we jump in. Like I said, talking about, once again, automatic weapons. Make sure you guys recover when those goes down so you don't lose them. Enemy equipment, like was just brought up, right, you can use it as the last resort, but we'd prefer that you guys cross-load, figure that out. Mortars, you guys are operating the assemblable mortars, so the mortar team will be given one Jeep only. So that should alleviate some of the burden there. In terms of resupply, that's going to be done by 5, and the mortar team will also have the resupply boxes with them as well. So 5s come to me at the center. I'll give you guys the resupply boxes.
We don't have a 5.
few other things.
Questions? Yeah, we don't have 5s.
Oh, never mind then. Last thing I got is
we should
parachutes. For the parachutes, how this is going to work is basically you guys will go up into the C-47s. They're parked on a runway. You guys will go up into the C-47s. There will be an action in there that says feet first. Click that action, and you'll get chucked out over the drop
The battalion FTX we just did.
So
it was probably,
no aircraft,
probably
no
a month
being
after.
flown in. Right, we're just
you put
hitting
in
the drops
your
and immediately
military
falling
leave.
down.
We were doing the battalion size
should work,
FTX,
should be fine.
And Bandit
if
was set
you
up
die
trying to
for
get
some
support.
reason, let me know. I'll come over and pick you up.
So Bandit 4 was set.
We're
Bandit
following
1 and 2
traditional jump
failed
standards.
to update
so
them about their
once you go
last
out over the
movements
drop
and
zone,
stuff like that.
wait 2 whole seconds.
This was during
full
Charlie's
count,
portion
2 count
of the
Mississippi,
battalion.
Press whatever your jump key is, and the parachute will open, and you should hit the ground.
So everything was like at nighttime.
Be advised, there may
They
be
were out
German
of the
patrols in the
nameplate
area,
range,
so PID,
they just
watch
started
your fire.
shooting what started the move, and it lit Bandit
Yeah.
1
The other
pretty
thing I
bad.
got,
I think they
response once
sustained
again handled the battalion CP. That'll be
3
rolled up
red tags
periodically
and
as
like
we
2
push
black
through.
tags.
RTOs for company.
We were
you guys will
attached
be
to
on
Bandit
comms
2
with
for the
Godfather
engineers.
on 6-8.
So we
make
were
sure
pretty
you're up
close
on that.
to.
And
We were
lastly,
pretty close to
have
Bandit
fun.
1 during the blue on blue,
Stuff
so
may
we
break,
were able to radio
but
back to 4.
it's
telling
it's
them
World
they
War
were
II,
shooting
it's
at
an
our
airborne op.
position.
That shit just
Therefore,
kind of
they were
happens.
shooting at Bandit 1 just ahead of us.
So have fun with it. LARP as much as you want.
It was pretty.
And,
it was pretty
yeah,
intense.
let's have a good day, y'all. Have a good op.
Couple of questions.
Yes.
What's up, Westcott?
Challenge and password.
Flash Thunder.
Challenge. Yep.
Flash and Thunder. Okay. Do you want RTOs on Godfather Net or just Hitman's RTO?
Just Hitman's RTO.
Okay. And fires. So they're going to be on 5.9 as well, or are we going to have a separate net for them?
Fires are going to be on whatever the platoon net is. So for Misfit, Bandit, on your nets will be the mortars.
Each platoon has a mortar team?
Bandit's the only one that's got a mortar team.
Yeah, Bandit's the only one with mortars.
Heard. Thank you.
Yep.
So we're
Car,
not doing,
this is a question.
We're not doing combat engineers.
Clarifying
tonight,
that
I'll be
challenge
running
response.
the
Can you say that
mortars
again and
with
also say
Johnson
at what times
Holiday
we'll be
for
using
the
that?
squad. So
Flash
Johnson
and
will be
Thunder.
the squad
So if
leader
you're coming
/
into
RTO for
this
the
is
call
Bokaj
to
territory,
fire.
right? A lot of bushes,
I'll be
a lot of
running
broken sight lines.
the actual
If
2.
you're coming into
and
something you
Holiday's
don't know
gonna be
who's
running
there,
the,
call out Flash.
ammo
Response is
boxes.
Thunder. If you don't hear the response, it might be an enemy.
I wish we
Also,
had engineers.
be advised, the
engineers
German
were a
faction,
thing
they don't speak
during
German, so they don't have
World War
German
II,
comms. They
so-
speak with the English voice lines. So, be warned.
Got it. And that Flash and Thunder is for all troopers. Anytime you get separated, if you're coming up on friendlies, you would want to have that. Basically, the person that's holding the position would say Flash, and then the person who's coming in would say
We
Thunder.
actually,
or more or less.
As of today, Biter just stepped down.
Great, thank you.
So he's retiring from the EXO
Belmont question.
17.
What's up?
Or not the EXO.
Do we have anything for like
I
Lost
think it was- I
Soldier
think it
on
was
the
a
jump?
CO.
Like in case somebody messes it up and gets way out of whack, is there a way
quite
to
a bit's
get back
happened since
to
you left.
platoon, or is it just
the PvP
your own
right
nav?
now is set.
If you get
or
lost,
the TAC
I'm sure the
server
French
is
civilians
set
will be more than
up
happy
as
to point you in the right
PvP
direction.
Right now.
Just ask him where Lafayette is.
The separate squads were actually
On your one here,
part of
where
its
are we
own
staging?
separate
There is no
airborne
spot
unit
for us to stage.
So they
Yep, I will set that up.
from my understanding
for you guys.
as far as it goes
thank you.
is the engineers actually
Oh,
were
the other
also
thing
airborne,
here,
but they were kind of their own
with the map.
playing
Be
themselves
advised.
when it came to jumping because they were.
Well, actually, no, I don't have to go over this.
Their
but I wanna go over
tasking
this
was the
with command.
bridges.
So yeah,
and all
once
that
you guys
stuff.
spawn in, if you're a machine gunner
were the-
or you're a squad leader,
like the 82nd and the
squad leaders
101st,
specifically
the,
do your
like the
PCs,
companies for them,
PCIs parallel planning,
they
and then
were
come to the
more
center
focused on trying to
of
just
the
get a full, before that
staging
official
area, and that's
landings.
where I'll be giving you guys your machine guns and your Tommy guns. Once all squads are prepped, come to the center area. You'll see a bunch of red flags. Just stage beyond one of the red flags, and we'll do a final send off and a quick jump brief, and then we'll get going from here. Anyone else question, comments, concerns before we let you all go?
Can we just have the squad leaders change their names of their squads so they know where to join? Because there's a lot of people that are still Atlas, whatever.
All right, so
Yeah,
that,
SLs,
I'm
if
gonna,
if you guys want to do
Discord,
that.
and then
For
we'll
those of you guys
go,
who have not been
to the
placed,
in-game side.
I would recommend the last big squad that was open was Pioneer 1. So Dalton.
Oh wow, yeah, this is gonna be really isolated. Wow. It's gonna actually it should make it pretty more focused though. It should be heavily should be heavy contact, honestly.
Save on organics at Whole Foods Market. Get a 16-ounce container of organic strawberries for $4.79 each with Prime through May 26th. They're the perfect topping for pancakes, yogurt,
Perfect.
and more. While supplies last, shop
Perfect. He's got Saging for Bandit 1 and 2 in command, but he doesn't have a Bandit 4.
Still staring at your screen. Yeah, same tab for way too long. Take a quick break and get something for free. With TikTok and free, pick items.
Looks like we
Watch the price drop to zero. No checkout stress, no payment, no shipping fee.
Hawks, he's been playing with us a while. Vale, he looks like a new.
And start slashing now.
Hopefully, we can pull some public guys in to play with us. Doesn't really look like many though.
Who knew? Main Street, Williamsville. This is Phil
Let me just check back in on the Discord side quick.
That's the case, then. Yep, we'll get the spawns up. Like I said, squad leaders, machine gunners, come find me at the center box. SLs, once you guys are all set up, get your guys in line at the center box, do a quick jump brief, and then we'll get out of here. So spawn's going down now.
Actually, Biter actually just retired officially today. Is what it was. So we'll be looking for a new. Oh boy. By curiosity, Johnson spawn somewhere specific. Probably not.
I got a black screen.
Respawn. How you doing, Dalton?
Go to the light. Yo, he's what the fuck? He's floating away.
Oh.
Anybody else see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, dog.
Guys,
We on heaven. Misfit 2.
I'm clipping that, dude. He just got raptured.
Second from the east. Over to the east. Second from the end. Damn, I still got a black screen. It sucks.
I'm your NG gun.
Alright, I see Chisholm.
Awesome, great.
Johnson?
Glad
Alright,
you're
there's
in.
Johnson.
All right, Ford, you're the BAR. Love it.
Chisholm, how much ammo should we be
Let's
packing?
go over and get
I have no clue. It's my first.
Johnson, are we jumping with the mortar, or is it gonna be after the fact?
Nance.
Alright, Jones, you'll be with me.
I got
don't
12
know. I'm just waiting
clips,
for everyone to figure out their life and
I think it's a
run
standard.
over to their
I
actual
got 8
spots.
before I loaded up on a few extra just in case.
Sounds good.
It's looking
Yeah,
like
I've
a
got 9 plus 1,
tactical
so I think I
casual
got
fuck
10
right now.
plus the parachute. Don't forget to get your parachute.
And
Oh,
man
yeah.
is floating
It's
up
strapped
into the
onto
air.
my prison wall.
Holy
Oh yeah,
shit,
he's
he's
still
going.
going.
Oh my god. Sir, we can't do emotes? What the fuck is this shit? I was gonna salute him.
Yeah, salute him off to his send off.
Yeah.
Ah shit, we do gotta grab. I need a parachute.
I gotta find out where they want us staging. I'll be back in a moment.
Gotta hang out here.
Hey, Greg.
I've
not used the parachutes before.
We're supposed to get the Jeep, so.
Parachutes at?
Yeah, I know they're doing a leadership debrief, but I'm trying to find all the rest of us for Thompson's and the Jeep.
The Khan's around here somewhere.
Yeah,
There
it's
we go.
so
Guys are over to the west.
with the base. I say that with the regular game, it's a 3-piece. Supposedly for this mod, it's 1 piece.
Value here. We're going west.
So I don't. That's from what we talked about with Maz yesterday. It was supposed to be 1 piece for me to carry, and then, like I said, Johnson would be the RTO/squad lead for the fires, and then Holiday, who's over from squad, is gonna be the ammo barrel.
Who do I go see about
Squad leader's figuring that out right now. You walk up.
I believe, though, I see our little joyride.
Who do I see about MG?
I've never keybind my parachute opening. Do you know where I can find that in the settings?
Brother, I am not the right person for that. I apologize.
I thought you were the right
I kind of wanna.
Howdy.
I believe the parachute will open automatically, so
I just want to get a couple extra.
Who do I see about MG?
No idea.
Parachute will not be opening automatically. Whoever said that.
it will not.
You're gonna need to press your jump key after counting 2 seconds in the air.
Okay.
I think there should be a briefing on the jump before we go ahead and do it. But
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like machine gunners.
I was thinking
there
it
you
was
are.
like in.
No, it's not. You don't actually.
The pink backs.
Yeah, it's not like in real life where you just jump